17. It's
17.
episode 17.
All
So
right.
this happened.
Cheers.
We got some dark red today.
We do.
We got a dark red theme too.
Cheers to episode 16. Cheers to the awesome busy week we had.
Oh gosh. Oh no, this is a quick turn. So you guys it doesn't, you guys don't feel this part, but we literally recorded 4 days ago.
Yeah.
We're recording on a Saturday because we have a quick turn. I'm leaving town for a while. I'm going to go to Disney World.
You're going to have so much
out,
fun.
Go look for the Sanderson sisters at Disney World.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You have to send me a picture of them.
Yeah, hopefully I'll find them. Fingers crossed. So that's happening. So yeah, we are recording back to back, but we've jammed a lot of crazy and awesome and drama and just really cool art into these last 4 days.
Yeah, so I am super glad that we're recording right after it, so it's fresh on our minds and everything.
Yes, literally last night.
Yes, last night. So it took us a while to get up and going and with it. But
oh
we
yeah,
got it, guys.
slow little Saturday for us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was pretty relaxed,
Yeah.
Pretty relaxed, but definitely needed a little rest.
For sure.
A good movie just to work us up.
Yeah, so in honor of the lovely Diane Keaton, we watched First Wives Club.
Yes, it was so good. So many good actors and actresses.
I know.
I didn't expect to see some of their faces.
Yeah,
gosh.
I know. It was such a, I mean, back in, I think 1999 or something like that. It's a really long time ago. So
definitely the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the 90s vibes were strong.
Good, it was so good.
It was so good.
And we got a little touch of Hocus Pocus in there.
Yeah. I watched Hocus Pocus 2 with my son, Nicholas. That was so much fun.
And so
that makes sense to watch movies.
That makes sense, so it transferred over because one of the main ladies was in Hocus
Bette Midler.
Yes, Bette Midler. So.
Yeah, good old Winifred Sanderson. Who's also first wife. Who knew?
So that was a great movie. I liked it. I'm going to have to rewatch that one. That was cozy.
It was really good. Yeah, I was trying to find anything Diane Keaton that had fall vibes, and I was like, well, he's not really fall vibes, but it's very empowering.
They were wearing jackets.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and their jackets were so cute. Everything has come back around to be like fashionable again. It's fun. It's so funny how fashion is that way.
It does work out.
Yeah.
So I guess let's kick it off. Tell me about what you did this week with Film Fest.
That's right. Thursday. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Thursday night, it was the first night, opening night of Tallgrass Film Fest. And Tim and I have tall passes, which means you have access to literally the entire festival, all the VIP lounge, all of the films that you want to go to, all of the fun little parties they do at night, all of
after parties.
So much fun. So we started our experience by we went to Brickyard for dinner before going to see It's Dorothy, which was a fantastic film all about just the concept of Dorothy and what she means to so many different communities. Of course, The Wizard of Oz, but then also Return to Oz, like The Wiz, like all of the Wicked.
They all kind of
so many Dorothys.
spin off of it. It's crazy how they've taken that and gone with that whole concept and storyline. It's pretty cool what all they can do with it.
It really is, and I learned a lot of things. I've always known that Liza Minnelli is an ally in the LGBTQ community. I did not realize. Why am I blanking on her name? Dorothy.
I'm like, I'm terrible at names. Don't ask me.
Judy Garland.
I should have known that one. Dang it.
Liza Minnelli's mother, Judy Garland, was a legendary ally to the LGBTQ community.
Okay.
And so apparently this is something that I didn't realize. Like, I guess it was back in 70s. People started, if they wanted to know whether you are also gay, they would say, "Are you a friend of Dorothy?" Which I never knew that. And I thought that was so cool. It's a secret code, but
wow.
Yeah, I love
that is a secret little code.
It's really cool.
Huh.
And looking back on a lot of the drag shows and things that I like to go do, and we've gone to
Dorothy.
There's always Dorothy.
Yeah.
Dorothy is always there.
That
so
makes
now it makes
sense.
so
It's
much
like a
sense
cult
to me.
thing.
It's so cool.
A cult. You know
like,
what I mean?
it's like, it's so cool.
That is cool. A little underground knowledge there. That's wild.
It was neat. And that was one of the main things that I took away from it. And it was just such a great film. We had a lovely time. And then...
Good.
And then Bubbles.
Bubbles.
We always end up back at Bubbles. I love that place.
Well, it's like
I love
right
Bubbles.
there too, smack dab in the middle of Douglas. So it's just so convenient and cozy.
It's so cozy.
And upbeat. And they've always got great music going. So that makes sense.
Well, and it was fun too. Like the night we walk in, and it was an after party.
That's right.
And you could only get in if you had your tall pass. And so we walk in, and, it's one of those things where you walk in and they hand you a glass of champagne, and then you're off into
I'm meant to go next year.
The whole vibe. Oh, my gosh. Yes, absolutely. So much fun.
Put me on the board. I'm going to make a movie.
And then ran into Brent McNulty, a great friend of ours. And it was fun to just kind of catch up. We're going to talk a whole lot more about Ballet Wichita and Dracula here in just a moment. But so he is interim executive director, I believe, right now for Ballet Wichita. And last night we went to see Dracula together. But it was really neat because that night, once they finished their opening performance, and then they went to an after party at Oliver's. Then so Brent and a lot of the cast members, including Annika, came over and hung out with us at Bubbles for a while. So what turned into, we'll just go hang out and... Why do we always do this? We'll just go get our free glass of champagne and then probably bounce because we have to work tomorrow. No. That's not how it went at all.
You were just doing a pre-study for the Dracula show on Friday with me.
Sure, yeah. I had a really long discussion with the man who plays Dracula himself. It was really cool. It was a really cool conversation. Taylor.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. We talked about how once a dancer, always a dancer, because I talked to him about how I, grew up, I don't know how many people know this, but ages 3 to 18, I was a dancer.
Yes.
And ballet, tap, jazz, and then many of you probably know this, but I taught Zumba for 8 years as well for the YMCA and some surrounding studios.
Yeah, that's when I met you.
Yeah.
That's when you were doing that. That's
awesome. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, but he's right. I still catch myself, of course, dancing in the car or choreographing, as I love to say, like choreographing things in the car like I would do. I used to do that for Zumba. Like, that's how I did a lot of my choreography, is I put the song on repeat in the car and choreograph that shit.
I love it.
It was fun. But it was a great conversation with him, and it was really uplifting. Once a dancer, always a dancer. I liked that very much.
Good.
Very fun community to be part of, but it was just such a fun night. Many shambongs were had.
I can't go to Bubbles without a shambong.
Many bubbles were blown. We did a lot of bubble blowing too. And shambongs. And and then Friday, holy moly, that was the day from hell.
What?
The day from hell.
Until you got with me, right?
You saw me after I had my nap. So
that's true.
Work was a struggle. I hate going to work hungover. I hate it. But I'm not going to be the one that calls in and doesn't go to work.
You still should have got everything done.
I absolutely did, but oh god, like I was trying to avoid getting too close to anybody all day long. It's like, just, how you feel just so when
you're like, my decisions are soaking out of my pores, seeping into the world.
Even though I know my team members at work will watch my Instagram stories, I just don't want them to have to experience.
Those are the days I have the song that's like, carry on my way, my son.
There'll be peace when you are done.
After you nap.
Yeah, she got the let's go, girl. Because I get off work on Fridays at 3, and so I left at 3. Normally I'll stay till about 3:15 and tie things up and put them in a pretty little bow. Not yesterday. I was packing up at 2:57. I was like, I've got to get out of here so fast.
Days, as long as I know I got everything done this season, just like making a list for the next day. That way I know I can show up and just boom, perform and stay on top of it. Like the list is my bow, because then I know right when I walk in the office, I look up at this and I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I don't even have to think about it.
Well, that's the funny thing about, like, showing up. Like, that was my 100% yesterday. I feel like every day has a different level of 100%. That was the 100% that I could give yesterday. I gave what I could.
I can't believe it's Saturday. It's crazy. I've seen, like, so much this week. I love it.
And so that was it. And then I took a nap between work and catching up with you, and and the rest is history. And we'll talk about it here in a minute. What about yourself?
Oh well, I went to Dracula with you on Friday, and before that, I was hanging out with you doing recording at Harvester Arts, which was really great. I'm hoping we can get them on, maybe get me on or somebody.
I really hope so.
From Harvester Arts to talk about more about what they have upcoming with their projects and whatnot.
Yeah, I really hope so too.
That's exciting, and it was really cool. We got to see her at the Dracula show.
Yeah,
so that's
the
really
dinner.
that's really all I've done local since I wasn't part of the film fest or anything like that. Unless I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting something? I don't
know. Like, it's only been like a couple of days.
I know. I don't think but yeah, I just can't stop thinking about how great the connections are we built there with Dracula. So I guess we could just get into the Dracula event. I mean, I was texting you. You were like, I have to go take a nap, and I was like, you know what? I just am starting to get ready, so no big deal. I was like, I need a snack. I don't know what to wear.
Boy, did we nail that one.
We did.
Oh, gosh.
We wore velvet. And actually, I hadn't even worn this jumpsuit before. I forgot I had it. I got it for Salem 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was in my closet. I was like, this is perfect for the ballet. And Dracula ballet.
It was so perfect.
And then you had your velvet on, too. So we matched. Of course, we always end up doing that.
I know. It was amazing. I had this red velvet tank top and then my red velvet cape.
Or black velvet cape.
Black velvet cape,
like cardigan cape thing. It was really cute.
It was so much fun.
And we got so many compliments, too. And then I put my bright red lipstick on.
Yes.
It was so fun to get dressed up.
Yeah, it really
I never get to wear that necklace I wore either. And I think it just all went to, it was really fun.
Gosh, it was just
Put on some heels, get all dressed up with your girl, and go and then meet some great people.
Go to the ballet.
Yeah, great new people, and then, of course, met some other acquaintances we've already seen. We had the luxury of going to the VIP dinner.
We did.
So that was great.
It was fantastic.
They treated us with red wine. You had your choice of red or white, but we chose red, of course. It's Dracula.
Oh my gosh.
Their plating was beautiful.
The details were incredible.
So pretty.
Like little, okay, so there was on the soup was
it was a butternut squash soup,
and they had the cream designed to be a cobweb on top of it.
It was a spider web in the soup, and then
little spiders on the
and it was on a pretty plate, and then the plating was
the charger.
The charger was really cool and gothic,
beautiful, dark black,
of course,
oh, gosh.
And then red velvety tablecloths.
Yes.
Or no, suede. It was like red suede.
Yes, yep. It was, oh gosh.
Suede tablecloth? Are you kidding me?
So
I
beautiful.
had suede shoes and they're a pain to clean.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
candelabras with candles.
Black candles, of
course.
Black
candles.
And they had little spiders on the menu, on the plates, and little fang teeth,
Yeah, they did. And our mashed potatoes had googly eyes.
They did. They put little eyes in. Edible eyes. They were googly eye plastic.
I did not eat them.
Well, no, they're sugar.
Eyeballs.
They're candies, so we just pulled them out. I just left them in there for a while. I was like, I'm gonna eat you. But it was really fun.
Yeah.
And then they had tiramisu with raspberry sauce that looked like blood.
It looked like blood.
It was really well done. They did a great job.
Yeah.
And everyone did a great job being hosts and hostesses
they really
to us and guiding us to our seats after the fact. We sat next to a great couple.
They were so nice, the Vegases. She is on the board and he is very active in the community.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because they were very interested in knowing more about us and our podcast. And
they're so hip.
They're so hip. They're with it. They know lots of things. And I couldn't get over how interested they were in.
They taught us a lot of stuff that we need to look into.
They really do. They did. I think we do, and they did.
Yeah, I would love to eat dinner with them again. I'm sure we could learn even more.
Yeah, they were telling us about this other duo. I believe they're sisters, the Harmon sisters.
Yeah.
And they have a Wichita podcast. I think they talk a lot more about history.
Yeah,
but wouldn't it be fun to meet up?
So I think so. Cheers to that. Let's hopefully get with the Harmon sisters, and we could do a duo mashup. Oh, that would be so fun.
That would be really cool.
That would be so
just
fun.
a Wichita nerd out session.
And we could do it like in a historical area that they've already covered or that they want to cover. That would be cool.
Oh my god, I love that idea so much.
We might finally lose on this or that because they're sisters.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Essentially our goal is to lose because we're like, this is so easy. Like, it's not that easy when we're dancing, but then we're like, oh wait.
We know far too much.
Yeah, that would be great. So we're definitely going to reach out to them, and hopefully, I hate to like put it out there if it's not going to happen, so I don't know, maybe this will be a secret clip.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, maybe we'll just release it
We'll just see what happens.
Let's manifest it.
Well, yeah, we'll manifest it, and if any of you all have any affiliation or connection to them, we would love an intro. It would be wonderful.
Or if you want to turn on and listen to them, I'm going to do that.
Heck yeah.
I think we need to do some research.
Start engaging.
Reach out to them, so that we know what they're going over.
Yeah, it's always nice to kind of get to know and show interest before you go in with a hard ask, like, hey, we want to meet you in person.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's a little much.
So that would be exciting. They also talked, that couple, they also mentioned a lot about other different performing art areas and events and studios, like a lot of different things.
They know a lot about Ballet Wichita too. It was really neat.
Yeah, so that was really cool to see, and then we're hopefully going to cover next month upcoming the Nutcracker.
Yeah, the Nutcracker is coming up.
So we're going to be starting to do that. It's crazy how time is flying so
I know,
fast.
we're head first into the freaking holidays. It's going to be madness.
Yes.
So the only ballet I had ever been to prior to last night's ballet was the Nutcracker.
Same.
Yeah, and it was a long time ago. I'm probably around 2017, I would imagine.
Mine was a while ago too.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who I went with. I think I went with my mom, maybe. But it was great. I remember liking the Rat King sing, but it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
It was a little scary, but I liked it.
So cool.
There wasn't as much blood as Dracula, but
so much blood in
still
Dracula.
Cool. I wish there was more. I like the idea of a splash zone. I would pay
Oh my gosh, yeah, they were so when we were
I would wear white just so I get splashed
amazing.
and covered with blood.
Well, then you could be like one of those dead, like,
I could be one of the
brides.
brides.
Yeah.
I'll wear a wedding dress.
Yeah.
Oh, I never get to wear wedding dresses.
Oh, let's go thrift shopping.
Love
for
it.
wedding dresses.
Oh my god.
That might be a Halloween idea, honestly.
The dead bride.
With the dead bloody brides.
Yes, that's
so
definitely a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we got off topic, did we?
No. Oh yeah, we were talking about so the Nutcracker is the only thing that I've ever. I was in the Nutcracker when I was young. The Tulsa Nutcracker.
Golly Jen.
Yeah, I think I was like an angel or something. I don't know.
I hope an angel.
And honestly,
I'm just kidding. You are an angel.
I'm sorry. Most of the time, I leave my halo hung up over there. So.
Right. Well, I always see it. Halo. Okay, stop it.
But okay, so it was great. The dinner was fantastic.
It was really good.
There were some cameos, some cast member cameos that showed up at dinner and said hi and kind of creepy crawled around.
Dracula and some of the brides and the gypsy,
so cool.
one of the gypsies, I believe. Yeah, it was a good time. And Dracula remembered you from the previous.
Yeah,
night, so
it was very
you
nice.
did your pre-work, your pre-study for us. I appreciate it.
I do what I can.
And it was just really. That was really great. And then we got escorted to our seats.
Yeah.
Front couple rows or whatnot. Yeah. And that was great.
That was so nice. And then I loved the ladies sitting behind us. They were really nice so sweet. They were dressed up so cute.
They were. They went all vampire-ish. She had a staff. And they were all about it. They were really cute, awesome people, and they took our picture for us.
Oh, it was so nice.
And, so like intermission, we had a little banter, of course, and then that was good, and sat next to some great people as well. So.
Yeah, we sat next to Annika's husband Jesse and his mom.
Yeah,
that was
nice
really
to
nice.
Meet them.
I love how excited. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was sitting like this, watching it the whole time.
Oh, and then when we got back from intermission, and he was like, "Okay, the best part is coming." He gets out his camera, so you know Annika's coming on stage.
Yes,
it was awesome.
So precious.
Annika played Van Helsing, and she smashed it. She did so good. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
so cool.
So cool.
Oh my gosh, the whole performance was brilliant. I don't know the story of Dracula. I never read it. I've never seen.
It's been a long
time. I know a little bit about Transylvania, all from Hotel Transylvania, that Andy Samberg movie.
Now I want to read the Dracula. I know there's different versions. Kind of like Frankenstein. There's a bunch of different versions of it. But and there's a lot of different views on how to view it and the storyline.
Yeah.
So I really thought it was neat how the producer or the writer, he went with a storyline with the different versions of Mina. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah,
and, I just loved the build of the entire thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Honestly,
it was incredible. It started out beautiful.
The opening scene, I was like, okay, it's sold. Stop it. Like,
the dancing
not the opening,
and the
it's the second one, after he had written the letter and then she showed up.
Yeah.
As her vampiress self in the red dress, and I was just like, okay, here we go. Get your tissues out. It's gonna be a lot.
Oh, it was incredible. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Yeah, definitely will recommend. I hope they do it again next year. They've got to. They've got to. Oh, they've definitely got to. That is going to be a blast. It's a beautiful show.
It's so cool.
Oh, man. What do you think your favorite scene was? Do you have one? Or like top two?
Yeah, I think it would be a little surprising to a lot of people which one my favorite season. It was the end when Van Helsing just comes in slashing. Like,
okay,
that's when things really got intense.
See, I love Van Helsing and I love Annika, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm on the vampire side, man. Let him be romantic and passionate.
Oh, it's so sweet.
No,
yeah.
Oh gosh, but okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, oh, this is my favorite scene. Oh, this is my favorite.
It just kept getting.
And
it was so cool.
I think I love the opening, but I liked when when the guy got bit. Like the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like a fight.
So dramatic.
I liked the fight
He
scene.
just toyed with him like a cat with a mouse. Like it was just like that.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
And I really liked, of course, after she turns into a vampire. And I think, because that was probably, the longest, aside from the gypsy. I thought the gypsy scene was fun.
Yeah.
When they had all found out, after they found out that he was, cursed, basically, or the vampire was after him. They were like, when they saw the cards.
Yeah.
Then they all got so passionate and intense and, really, really into it. And that's when I feel like it picked really up. Cool. That was the builder moment.
Yes.
That was the, boom. So I thought that was a great scene.
I'd forgotten about that scene. And that was a really good one.
So I think that one is where it got really... And there's so many dancers on a small stage. I mean, small stage. But for that many people on one stage... Oh,
the stage was full.
They did a really good job.
They really
did.
I
thought the gypsy skirts were really fun.
So cute.
And they did all of their costumes from scratch. So...
Yeah.
And last minute, too. And changed their location.
Changed
they were doing
venues. That was wild.
Last minute.
Yeah.
So I just thought, with all of that into account as well, it was really well done. So I can't even pick a guess. I like the fighting scene where he bit her boyfriend so that he could get him out of the way. Yeah. And have his Mina. And then I'm almost like, aha, who's going to bite my Donnie's is my friend. So, that was so, it was just so cool because he was like, oh, yeah, toying with him.
Yeah.
And then
so hard.
The gypsy building scene was probably a really good one too. And then I loved after Mina got turned into a vampire and they had their long dance together.
Yes.
I liked that a lot. I think too because they really built and they went through a playful stage and then they went into intense, passionate movements, and I think that is just really cool to see the trust between those two dancers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the way she would just jump sideways and he would just catch her. She just jumped without flinching and he caught her. It was just there to catch her. Yeah. It was incredible. It was so beautiful.
So that's that was really cool to see. And then I see that, I'm just like, I get chills, like literally goosebumps, because I'm like,
but it happened a couple of times too.
I know.
It was so cool. You know who else I liked? I liked the one that got turned zombie-esque.
That was another one of my scenes
loved
that I loved. When she went all like
over the bed.
Style
Oh my
on the
gosh,
bed.
yes, that was so cool.
I also loved it
Contorting.
how, oh man, I know there were so many good moments that
there
they
really
did.
were.
Like
when
it was all black, and then Dracula was just bent over with his cape, and then
oh my gosh,
just
those
like
mannerisms of his
just like showed up in the background because he was like blending into the back darkness with his cape, and then just
appeared.
And I was
Wild.
like, that is cool.
It was incredible.
Spooky. And when he crawled on the stage before he killed that guy, I was like, ooh, I love it.
There was a lot of crawling and like...
And then there was blood.
Yeah, so much blood. So much blood.
Not enough. Next time, more blood.
More blood. So good.
But yeah, it was so good, so good, so good.
Yeah.
So those were one of my favorites, but...
Yeah, I was very... Okay, here's the thing. I was impressed, but not surprised. I knew it was going to be phenomenal.
Same.
But, oh my gosh, it really blew away my expectations.
I'm not surprised, but I am, because when do you sit through a silent film?
Not a word
it wasn't silent, but, there were, like...
There was music
and claps and gasps and things like that, but there was no...
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was so refreshing. I want to go to the ballet more often. But I wouldn't just sit and watch that on my TV.
It left a lot of room for imagination.
Yeah, and I think that's good for you. Like that,
absolutely.
That makes you smarter.
It's like touching grass.
Yeah, because it's not that instant gratification, but it is because you're watching these people do amazing things.
Yeah.
Like, how long they've been training for this and practicing? It's been months.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, maybe even more. Including their pre-stage training where they actually learned how to do the basics, and then every step, and on a new stage. So I'm so impressed.
Yeah. The change of venue is, oh my gosh, that had to be a little bit stressful there, But then apparently Music Theater Wichita even kind of came together and let them rent former props and stage sets,
that
which is really
from,
cool.
Beauty and the Beast and things like that.
I
think maybe the benches in like some of those scenes when they were dancing with the pink dress Nina.
Yeah.
I think some of those might have been for Beauty and the Beast because they looked kind of beastie, but yeah,
very nice, very nice. I love this. The art community in Wichita is just so collaborative and it's incredible.
Interlinked. It's great.
Yeah. So then after the show, there was Ballet Wichita was celebrating their 50th year.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It's incredible to think.
Gosh,
50 years.
I'm excited
so impressive.
to get more involved with that community.
I am too. I think, man, we are learning so much. Like, we've done so much with the arts this week, and we're just so amped up about it.
Yeah, we really have.
Really cool.
It's been an art-packed week, and so everything's been interchanged. It's crazy how that's working out for us.
Yeah.
And we didn't even plan it that way.
Serendipity is amazing. You gotta love it. You gotta be open to it.
Yes,
so
I'm open.
Cool.
Bring it in.
Let's go. But then, one of the ballerinas was retiring. It was her final bow moment last night, which was, I don't know, wildly emotional. They announced it, and they thanked her for her many, many years, and then they hand her this ginormous bouquet of roses,
and then everybody lined up to hand her individual roses and little roses, and
the amount of roses.
You couldn't even see her face.
No, there were so many roses.
I was like, I hope the thorns are off of these things with this poor girl's arms.
There had to be like 70 or 100 roses. There were so many, and she's holding all of them.
Yeah, muscles. That's heavy bouquet. Yeah. Oh gosh, and it was so beautiful. It was
so beautiful.
And it was so sweet. Everyone was really, really passionate going up to her and thanking her.
Yeah.
And apparently she's involved in a lot of other things too. So, but it was really great to see her last performance.
Yeah.
She was the one in the red dress at the end of the performance.
Yeah. Mina the Resplendent.
Well, she was kind of, she was in and out through the whole thing. Because she was, his ideal, the goal of what, from what I understood in my imagination, that's what he was getting to. So we knew kind of what was happening, or what was going to happen with Mina, that she was going to get turned and be his true bride.
Did.
Yes, that was awesome. And I definitely cried.
Yeah, got very teary at the final bows one. Then she did the final bow like 4 times.
I was like, stop.
It was so wild.
Even before that, I was like, oh my gosh, why is my eyes leaking?
Yeah.
Why are they leaking? But yeah, it was just so good and passionate, and I think they all did such a good job. The commitment is amazing. And just to have that community and see how much they love each other and the support there was just really touching.
It really was. What a
Like all the respect.
Apparently she'd even like taught some of them when they were growing up.
Yeah, so all the respect that they all had for her and just for each other, and the trust you have to have with your fellow dancers and with everybody on the stage, and with the the producers, the lighting, that just everybody involved. They did a really great job. And, I want to see it again. I was bummed.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see it again for sure.
I can't wait to see what next year's brings.
Yeah. So after all the tears, we needed a drink. Another one. So we scampered off to a new cocktail bar in Wichita.
Yeah.
And called James and Rye.
We were all dressed up. Why not?
Yeah. All dressed up and all the places to go.
Yeah. On a Friday night in Wichita. There's a lot to do.
Friday night in Wichita, yeah. Nice little Friday night drive down Douglas Avenue.
Yes, I love driving down Douglas. It's just so lively.
It's so lively.
And then I'm like, oh, that's new every time. And I live here and I drive Douglas all the time. And I'm still always like, what is that? What's going on over here?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
But great. So, yeah. We went to, it used to be, what did it used to be? Tacos?
Oh, District Taqueria.
District Taqueria.
Yeah.
You still have their queso, but
a
lot of cream cheese.
That's so true. That queso is
a lot of cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
We had some time eating that cheese. Oh, my gosh,
that's so true. And they closed a long time ago. But we used to always order the queso. So it was so good.
Yeah.
And their margaritas were delicious.
They give chips in a bucket? That's what they used to do?
Oh, yeah, those chips were good.
I don't remember loving them, but it's been years, I think.
Might have been just the queso on them.
Any chip with that dip.
That queso was great. But the drinks last night were great. I had kind of an espresso martini.
Yes, it was good. It had a nice rim on it.
Yeah, it did.
It was a festive
cinnamon.
So it was like festive. So kind of like how we did our pump espresso. It wasn't a pumpkin espresso martini, but I think it had more of a cinnamon twist.
It did, yes.
So it was more of that aspect to it. And then I just went with whiskey on the rocks. So, it seemed appropriate.
It's a good go-to. It's a nice fall drink, too, in my opinion.
With rye in the name. Why could I not?
That's so true. That's so true. Yes. It was
but
nice.
It was nice.
Just sit there and chit-chat.
Yeah, and the service there was really nice. Everyone there was really sweet. When I had to go back up to my car, one of the men that worked there, he gave me a nice smile, and was like, wondering where I was going, sort of making sure I was okay situation. So that was good. That was nice. Made me feel good. And then one of the servers or bartender ladies, she helped me tie my outfit.
That's always so nice. I love
hey.
girlhood in the bathroom. It's always a fun time. Yeah. We had several wonderful girls' room times last night. There was a time upstairs with the wine when we couldn't get the water to work with all the ladies.
Oh my gosh, I know. And then meanwhile they're all dressed up like witches.
Yeah, it was so cool, but we're all having trouble washing our hands because of automatic sinks.
Automatic sinks suck. Can people just remember to turn off the sink? Why do they?
Yeah, let's just go back.
I'm over here casting a spell.
Trying to get the water to come out.
On the freaking water maker.
The soap was coming out fine, but the water, you get your...
If you're lucky, the soap comes out okay. But yeah, it worked, and then the suds worked, and then I was all covered in soap, and I was like, what the heck? So
but it became a thing because then we were watching everyone, more ladies would come in and we were watching their wine for them while they went to the restroom, and it just ended up being a thing.
But it was a
really
good flow.
So much fun.
It was a good flow.
It was a really good flow.
Yeah, and then it was funny because then I started the sink for the lady. I was like, as I was finishing,
this one's working.
Well, I was like, this one's working right now. Here, take it quick before it stops. And she was like, oh, because she couldn't get the other one to work. And then another lady came out, and the same thing. She did it for that lady. So it's really cool to see how good deeds continue on if you do it right.
Gosh, I always love the ladies' bathroom.
Even those little things. I wouldn't say always. It depends where you're
at.
at.
It can be pretty bad sometimes. But most of the time, I feel like it's just a great time.
If it's that kind of a
that
vibe,
energy, yeah.
And that kind of a venue, then absolutely. But I don't think I would say the same for all bathrooms.
No, maybe not everyone.
I try to avoid those types of places, though.
Yeah.
I like to make sure my bathroom encounters are going to be nice.
Yeah. Happy times. Good times. So. Uplifting and empowering.
Yeah.
A lot of velvet energy last night.
A lot of people were in velvet.
Yeah, a lot of emotion evoked. It was a beautiful artistic scene. So let's talk kind of about leaning into a theme. I mean, that was fun. I know Halloween is coming up and everything, but gosh, I love a good theme. And it was so much fun to just get put together and just... And everyone.
It was so nice to get dressed up, and it's interesting how everyone, like, some people went all out with their makeup.
Yeah,
like
so
going full face, like with the white pale powder to look like a vampire, dead person or witch or whatever.
Yeah,
and I didn't do that. I don't have stuff for that, and my skin's sensitive, so I get scared to do that.
Yeah,
but I did put on a little eyeliner and bright red lipstick.
Yeah, nailed the look.
It felt really good. Thank you. You did too. It felt really good to get dressed up.
Yeah, really good.
For the event. So even just a ballet alone is a theme.
Yeah.
But Dracula Halloween ballet. So that was good. But a theme in every type of thing, really, or a vibe. Like tonight, I feel like it's finally starting to blow in.
My God, the wind is blowing. You can hear it, and it's chillier outside.
I was wearing a hoodie earlier. I got a little warm, but it happens.
Yeah.
But I was wearing long socks. I'm wearing sweatpants and nothing. No, I'm super dressed up. You guys don't know. From tops up here. No.
Meanwhile, I have jammy pants on.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, no, I don't. I have dress.
Nah, we'll just tell it how it is. There's sweatpants under this table.
Okay.
And yeah, it was totally, it's getting cozy vibes. I can't wait to pull out all of my jackets and stuff. And so I'm feeling like tonight is the perfect movie day, like we kind of did earlier. But then when I go home later, I'm probably going to turn on some spooky movies.
Oh, yeah.
And some festive movies just to set the vibe. My sister-in-law and I have been really wanting to make this season intentional, and every season moving forward that we can, especially while we're together and everything, so we can make sure we get the most of every holiday.
Yeah.
Time keeps running faster and faster.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
And
it's so true.
So even though doing all the things keeps us busy, I still feel like it's really important to pause and appreciate each moment, and setting the vibe and the theme really helps for that.
Well, I feel like it was a really connecting thing, too, last night. We were all connected over the theme, and then I feel like a lot of us were really connected over that final bow moment, too.
Yeah.
Like, just, and it's such an interesting thing.
Everyone stood up.
Oh, my gosh, the standing ovation. So, the standing ovation first for, the show itself.
Yeah.
But then, oh, my gosh. I think that's when the tears really started falling, was the standing ovation.
We were not the only ones.
Oh, gosh, no. No,
we don't even know this woman.
We're so proud of her.
You're like, don't leave.
Keep going, girl.
I want to see
gosh,
you next
amazing.
year.
Yeah, she did so. So why do you think that we do cry at goodbyes that aren't ours? We didn't even know her. Like, I wonder, why is that? Like, why do we get so emotional? I think it's
really reflective, and I think if you're a genuine person, I think you have some place in your life that makes you feel connected to that moment. Even if it's not the ending of something, it's also impactful because it's the beginning of something else.
So true.
And I think you can kind of maybe mirror that in a positive way and be like, look at her go.
Look at her go.
And she's amazing at this, but she's probably like moving on to something so much bigger.
Yeah.
Or, like, honestly, sometimes, when people have babies on shows and movies, or just in general in your life, people have babies or they get married. Like, why am I crying? I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's so,
like,
it's just,
like,
yeah.
Like even I think when you and Tim told me you were getting married, I was like, I better not cry in this speech, even though I know you guys were already getting married. I already knew this was happening. Why is it such a build-up?
Because it's so reflective. You're right. It's reflective.
I think it's the build-up, kind of like the show, where there's that moment of pivoting where that's where the moment is picking up. And then when you finally get there, it's a peak. Yeah. So maybe it's reaching that peak really hits something and triggers something in your brain to be like, it's actually happening. Because how satisfying is it when something actually happens and it's good?
Yeah, that's so satisfying. Like something that you hoped for and you've looked forward to, and
so you could see that two ways. You could see that in positive light or different light. But I like to stay with the positive.
I know, I like that too. I know for myself, like I'm looking at my older son is a senior this year, and we're already starting to have a lot of our last. We had his last fall band concert this week. It was this week. And, it's one of those things where he's like in a blink of an eye, like, you know, I've always known he's going to be 18. I've always known he's going to graduate high school.
Yes.
And go off and do these amazing things. We got some college acceptance letters this week. You know, like this week it's been a really good week. There's been a lot of different layers to it.
Like I said, I think it's finally reaching that peak.
It's reaching that peak, and I feel like, gosh, which band concert is it that I'm gonna freaking lose my brain and just like, you know, it's a proud moment, but it's a man, they grow up so fast.
I think that's why, because I think especially when there's that many people in the room.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean, like, even if it's not the same thing, like, it's not someone retiring, it's not someone doing this, I think that experience that feeling, especially in a large group of people, I think that feeling, you're not just feeling, I think you're feeling everybody's feelings.
Yeah, all the energy is just clashing together.
Someone else in the room might be having a daughter getting married. Someone else may have just lost their loved one. Someone else may have just, like, gotten a new pet or gotten engaged or they're switching jobs or whatever, and everyone's in the same room and, like, feeling that same type of feeling of transition. So that's boom.
Yeah,
that's
for
boom.
Sure. That'll do it.
That'll bite you in a good or bad way. I don't know, but I think that's what it is.
So, what do you think it is about closing a chapter that resonates so deeply? Do you think it's like because I wonder if it's like reflective, kind of like what we're talking about, or is it? Maybe it's layered too. Like
I think it's both.
Yeah,
like saying goodbye to something or somewhere you were is really important in growth. Yeah. But it can be sad, but happy at the same time. Yeah. But if you're not going to do that, you're not going to move forward.
That's so true. Well, I think also, like, with the final bow last night, I was thinking, man, I remember my last time doing ballet on stage too, and like I remember when I was a senior in high school in my very last dance recital with Lana's School of Dance, and
I wish I was there to give you a rose.
And we all went backstage and were crying, you know, because it was many of us were seniors, and it was our last time dancing for Lana's School of Dance after dancing with Lana for you know, I mean, there are many times that I grew up in that studio. You know, I was there many nights every single week.
So, I think it might be about community.
I think that's, because, why does everything always come back to community? I mean, I love it.
Because people are meant to be together.
Yes, they are.
People are meant to prosper off each other.
Yes.
Like, that's why, like, how villages worked, you know, before we had houses and stuff. Yeah. Like, it's, you know, we all work together. So, that's a great example. Yeah. I think that's why, it's just because it always reflects into that sort of a thing, is saying bye to that part, but also respecting it and holding it in a place of your heart, but then trying to open up a new spot in your brain and your heart. Yeah. And
to evolve.
Having that memory but not like holding on to it is a hard thing to do, but I think it's really good for improvement and just growth. Not that even if where you were at wasn't bad, it was great. Sometimes there's just moves you have to make to continue going through life.
You gotta move on. My thing was, like, I was moving off to college. Like, there are a lot of people above 18 that still take dance with Lana School of Dance, but for me, I was moving on.
I think also it's because it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary to lose or move on.
Well, change is scary.
Change. That's
the unknown.
It. I think it's
into the unknown.
It's the change and it's unknown. It's bravery. It's the community feeling and everything. It's because you're like, I'm doing it. It's like, you know. Yeah. Like skydiving. Well, here we go.
Well, it leaves a lot to the imagination. What's happening next? Where can I go next? How can I evolve? So,
Great question.
Yeah.
Wow. Opening doors, closing doors. It's, you know, when one door closes, 5 windows open. Is that what they say?
I don't know, but that sounds scary, because how do you go through them other than jumping?
Oh, it depends what floor you're on.
True.
Maybe like a window cleaner thing.
All right, so we have come to... tonight, it's not really a game, it's more of a reflection. Velvet Confessions. So I have a few prompts, of course, from ChatGPT, our lovely friends.
Hit me with it.
All right. So, when's the last time you got unexpectedly emotional in public besides last night?
Damn it.
Can't be last night.
I don't remember.
Ooh. Let's think high school, or let's think events that you've gone to, friends' weddings, friends' graduations, friends' concerts that they might be in. I'll tell you one of mine.
Okay,
and
I can't remember. I know it's probably happened, but I usually keep it under wraps. Oh,
okay, you got yours. Okay, go.
It was weak, and it wasn't like public, but someone I was with played a song, and I just started crying, like not bawling, but like I was just like, why are my eyes leaking? I don't even remember what song it was, but I was like, stop. I was like, why are my eyes leaking? That's probably the last time I can remember. But again, music is connecting us. Why are our themes so on track?
Well, and it's funny because that's my answer too. We were at we were going to see Joey Henry and the Sunshine Band. Joey Henry, who we've talked about him before. Yeah. He incredible musician, an artist. And we were Tim and I were seeing him play at Barleycorns a few years ago. I think it was 21, maybe 22. And he just, like, I don't know, it was the emotion of one of his songs. I mean, he's singing originals that he wrote. And so, it's about your friend and about his life, most likely. Yeah. And it was just
a lot.
It really got me, and I was just like that, just started crying at the table. What's going on? And Tim and I had to leave because I couldn't get myself put back together. No. Like we actually had to fully leave the concert.
Oh, okay. See, my friend was like, "Are you crying?" I was like, "No,
you're crying." You're crying. I know you are, but what am I?
I was like, "No, it's just allergies, man. Just swallowed something spicy." Like this song you played, turn it up. No. No, I don't know what it was. Other than that, that's the most recent time I can recall crying, like out of like just feeling something for like I don't even remember what the song was about. Don't remember who it was by, but it was good. No, I'm not doing that. That's silly.
Allergies, I got
Achoo. Achoo. It's just so dusty in here.
It's dust. All right, so if you could have a final bow moment for any chapter of your life, what would it be for you? I feel like this might be a little loaded, but I don't know.
So loaded. Oh man, where do I choose? Yeah.
That's like, it's a hard one.
I don't know that I like. Where would I be bowing in front of? Because it's not like I've done stage things.
I think it's more of like a goodbye to a chapter in your life. Like this was like a notable thing that I did that signaled.
Could I like bow backwards and moon everyone?
Yeah, I want to. I mean, you do you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go first. I think the chapter that I would give my final bow to, and I really hope I'm not jinxing this, would be my time working with the foster care system. I loved it. It was fantastic. It was a lifetime ago. I think I transitioned into marketing in like 2012.
Right before I met you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was right before we met.
I remember.
It was 2012 when I started getting away from that kind of work. So I had worked with pregnant teens, teen parents, just like a whole bunch of different situations.
Different families.
Yeah, like going and doing, home visits. Supervised visits, all kinds of things like that. And it was a wonderful, as someone who's given a child up for adoption when I was very young, it was something that I felt
we love you, Macy.
We love you, Macy. I will see you Thursday. That's why we're going to Disney. We're going to go see Macy.
Oh,
my
so
daughter.
Excited. Beautiful.
So I think that would be, and it's funny because I didn't really final bow. I more got really, really mad at the way the organization that I was working for run, that I will not name.
It's hard.
And I walked out of that job. Yeah. So I did not final bow it, but I feel like
in a way that kind of is a final bow, or like
it was a very much. It was. We'd had a conversation with my ex-husband. It was my husband at the time, and like, hey, I have to leave this job. This is no longer a great. I loved the work I did, but it was so toxic. To have toxicity on top of emotional,
that's a lot
turmoil,
and really. That's why that industry has a lot of turnover.
Yeah, it really does. Because you're taking things home every day.
I mean, it's no pay.
There's no pay. It's very thankless. Man, yeah.
And then the things you have to see and
things
deal with. And
I see some things.
That's a great answer. Okay, mine's going to be a little more spiteful.
Tell me about it.
I should have bowed out a lot sooner and been a little more graceful about it instead. So... man, that was my friend for years. Thought we were really tired, whatever. Started seeing each other, and then found out he was lying all along. And every time he lied, I'd forgive him. I'd be like, I understand, because we talked about everything for years. So I thought it would be good. We'd be Gucci. Nope. So then there was that final straw, and I just was like, oh my gosh. So I wish I would have bowed out of that one sooner before something even bigger happened. Just because I feel like it would have been more self-respectful versus sticking around for all the bullshit. To pardon my English. All the bullshit for so long.
Yeah.
And all the help I'd given him and all the support to finally be received nothing. So I wish I would have bowed out of that one early.
Yeah.
And just kind of been like, you know what? I've done my best. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
But finally cut that cord because I was like, no. Like, it felt in a different kind of betrayal because, like, we were really close friends.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
And so not only did a friendship, but a potential relationship was, like, really interesting. Very disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have skipped that and maybe bowed out sooner.
But you never know until you know.
I know. I knew. I just didn't want to take that curtsy because I was like, nah.
He'll get better.
What a joke. No.
He did not get better.
Should I have a different example? Is that a bad one?
No, that is a wonderful example. You know why? Because so many of us do the same thing. We're so forgiving for too freaking long.
Don't be forgiving. Cut
Don't
that
be
cord.
forgiving.
Snip the cord. Snip it.
Do it.
With, like, chainsaw.
Remember how we talked about do it anyway that one time where you're like, I don't know if I should. Do it anyway.
If you're doubting it, you probably should.
You should definitely do it.
You probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably one.
Well, that's good. I love that both of ours involved at getting toxicity out of our lives.
Correct.
Like that's the positive of it. Like
and looking
it was
at yourself
hard.
For what you need.
Yeah, and respecting yourself and knowing what you deserve. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's good. Okay, so they did both work. I didn't know what to answer with that one. I was like, there's too many options.
So there's so many things, and we've gone through many chapters in our lives, but I think. Yeah, picking one to give a final bow to. I think we both did it. Yeah. And peace out.
Final bow. I love that. That should be our final question.
Yeah, that is our final question for that.
Is?
Yeah, for that segment.
Well.
So so now it's just gosh. It's been another great episode of So This Happened. We have a lot of people to thank. Definitely Ballet Wichita. For the amazing, incredible involved. Experience. Yeah. Wow.
It was amazing. Their food was great. Guys, highly recommend. Century 2, they did a great job. Whoever their catering was.
If there's ever a VIP option, you need to do the experience. It was incredible.
And you got in before the show, no problems asked. They timed everything really well.
Yeah.
And they made sure that your glasses were filled with water or whatever libations you wanted.
Yeah.
And the food, they had tea and options as well, non-alcoholic options.
Mm-hmm.
The menu was great and really festive and
fun. They just really went all out, and the people are amazing. The board was amazing.
Everyone there's so welcoming. I mean, we got sat at a table with people we didn't even know.
All strangers,
and
six other strangers, and then
us, and we had a great time just chatting with them and learned so much.
Yeah.
And so now we're probably gonna have future connections from that, and again, it just comes down to community.
Yeah.
Everything. We had a great time.
I can't
wait for the rest of October.
And it was nice to check out James and Rye too. So I really love.
It was.
I love that.
It was. I hadn't been in that area in a long time.
No, we haven't done that in a while.
In a long time. Yeah, so it was different to do a different little thing than like a brewery. And we were already dressed up in our cocktail apparel.
Yeah,
so,
it was so nice.
It was really nice.
Cocktail time.
They had a big motorcycle in the back.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's cool. They had a piano up front.
Yeah. And they said it's open to anybody to play.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. You don't see that very often.
They said it's all tuned up and ready to go, but they don't have like scheduled people to go play. So if that's something of your wheelhouse, maybe check them out.
Absolutely.
Let us know so that we can come see you or something. That would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, gosh, I'm off to Disney.
I'm gonna miss you. I've seen you like almost every day this week.
Like all the time.
What am I gonna do for a week?
I don't know, but I will be sending you things, and we'll miss you guys because it'll be a while before our next recording. I'm definitely gonna miss chit chatting with our fun community. Oh yeah. Hopefully we'll see you guys online in the comment section.
Absolutely, and pretty please reach out. We love having contact with you guys. We love all of the different feedback we're getting.
We love it so much. So thank you guys so much, and please continue that and. Review us, follow us, and we will see you guys around soon.
We have YouTube and Spotify and our Buzz Sprout links on our Instagram. So this happened _podcast. So follow us on all those links, subscribe, do all the things, and of course follow Jen Cole on Instagram and Facebook, and
Studio El Chappelle
on Instagram. And we will chat next time and see what happens next time.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.